rotate around. Nope. Pivots. That would be difficult. That is something I will get back to you on for if you're interested in getting door rotations and stuff like that. Rotations has been a sticking point for me. All that 3D stuff. Oh man, so many cool things that we've done so far. I'm going to go ahead and put a light in here. And see, actually, this would be a good area. Like, let's say you enter in here. Then you go, okay, I want a trigger volume. Where did my... What? Never mind. For 4.8.2, I'm not sure what we have available that's specific to 4.8.2. But let's see. Let me go to the wiki real quick. Actually, I'll go to the docs. Docs are better. We actually have a whole series of documentation, which I'll link in chat. There we go. And let's see. Blueprint scripting. Go to documentation. This is our blueprint quick start guide, which is good. Let's see. For rotation with timeline, what I did was make a timeline with a float and then make a add rotation node and just make a rot and add that flotation to the axis you want to rotate. Fuck it, let's give it a try. Don't really want an rinterp 2, I don't think. Oof. Set rotation. Alright, let's disconnect this for a moment. Oh, absolutely, Minimi, that's what I'm here for. Rotation. No, I guess I would have to do an rinterp 2, huh? I don't like using the interp 2s with timelines though. The problem is they will never give you a exact value. So it's kind of easy to screw it up if rotator, there we go. Door rot. Yes, I am, Frank. I can't promise I will always know the answer, however, I can promise I will at least try. Okay, let's try this. And then well, if the rotation should be 0, 0, 0, if I'm correct. Viewport rotation 0, 0, 0. As in source games? Where was I? There was I. Okay, I am paying attention to chat. I'm just trying to work on this. When you jump, you have to go in the direction you are looking. Give me just a moment. I have an idea. I can't promise it'll work, but I have an idea on that. See, we want it on. We don't want it on roll. We don't want it on pitch. We want it on yaw. Okay. So let's try a 90-degree turn. Let's see if this works. Whoa, hey. I mean, it worked. Kind of shot out there. Let's slow down that interrupt speed a little bit, shall we? Give it a little bit of leeway. Okay, let's try a full number value. There we go. Granted, now I'm stuck, but yeah, general idea. Have to play with it, get the numbers right, and try and make it a little more user-friendly. But looks like we do have a rotating door. You know what? I bet you my character is too fat to walk through this door. Awesome. Okay. But awesome. Thank you very much. Let's see, who was it that said that so I am aware? It was Skippy. Skippy, thank you very much for that suggestion. It does work. I'll have to play with it a little bit to get the sizing right. But yeah, that absolutely works. So to get the door to rotate, just use an rinterp2, and then you get your original value, and then get the value you want to rotate to. My original value is 0, 0, 0, so I can just add 90 degrees and it'll work. So that worked. Okay, now let's watch this video, see what we're dealing with here. Little loud. It's a little difficult to read. I think a lot of that, most of that shouldn't be too difficult to do away from what's already implemented in the engine. So he's using the first person example, so I'll go ahead and do the same thing. So this is kind of what we've got right now, where depending on, you jump around based on where you tell it to. My assumption would be you would just add force in the direction that you want to. Let's go find out. First person character. Okay, this is, what stuff is this? This is our, I don't remember what this is. Oh, our infinite ricochet system. Right. That was cool. So don't forget again. Then let's see, this is our hole through objects. I'm just trying to make it more clear so that I can see what I need to work with. Sorry for the inconvenience here. This is our possession mechanic. grapple hook. That's the killing the trees thing. Timers, spawn projectile. Right mouse button is the mode switch. Jump. Here we go. So let's pull this off to the side here. Get forward vector. Get actor rotation. Target is self. Don't know if this is going to work. Foliage tool, how do I add collision? Yeah, you should be able to just enable collision through the foliage tool. Since you're about to leave, let me go ahead and do that before I finish this. So let's add a piece of foliage here. Boom. So this I know has collision. So paint some on into collision with world. There we go. That way it determines collision there. Need my other things. Oh, that definitely works too. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the way you did that, Skippy. Definitely, I mean, if it works for your game especially, go with it. I am certainly no genius or claim to be absolutely right. Okay, so these still are missing foliage, or missing collision. So we need to find... show instance settings. There we go. Alright, so in your foliage, you see the show instance settings. If you come down to the bottom here, it has collision presets, and you can just set it to something, you know, block all or something like that, where now I'll hit play from here. Now I can't run through them. So all you have to do is make sure your actual mesh has collision already, and then what these will do is it'll take that collision and just use it. No, Franks, my internet is kind of poop. Actually, I'm probably going to be getting off soon just because I know my roommates have a lot of stuff they have to get done as well during the evenings, so until I get my internet fixed up, that's just kind of what I'm at. It should, quote unquote, be fixed hopefully within the next day or couple days. Possibly next week, depending on what the internet company tells us. But I even told him, I was like, I am willing to pay the difference on that to get better internet, because I can't keep doing this, and it's not fair to you guys, it's not fair to my roommates, it's not fair to me. Gotta get better internet. Right now, this is in 4.7.5. I've been a little lazy on updating to 4.8. I'll admit it. I plan on doing that at some point in the future, or maybe I'll just wait until 4.9. It's most of the stuff is the same, and the concepts are the same. There might be some naming differences or a little bit of a workflow change, which I would go over if that came about. But I do need to update to 4.8.